what has surprised you upon your appointment to the bench that that you did not expect as part of your role, or well, maybe not even as part of your role, just as part of the whole process that you did not expect, and it's been a bit of an epiphany to you, if anything? Maybe you saw it all coming. I don't know.
Yeah, no. I thought about this question a little bit, in part because the answer I want to give you at first blush is probably going to sound a little odd, but I remember my days as a junior lawyer and how nervous I was, how anxious I was, and probably how no good I was. And I was sort of expecting, when I was on the bench, to have junior lawyers in front of me, and I was looking forward to the opportunity to help teach them, to the extent I could from the bench, about being a good advocate. And I am constantly surprised at just how excellent junior counsel are. And so I say this to really the more senior people in the audience. Let your junior lawyers get up on their feet. The number of times I've seen the junior lawyers sort of sitting next to the senior counsel, kind of chomping at the bit to help them with a difficult question or a fact that the junior lawyer knows, because frankly, they probably know the file better than the senior counsel. And then when the junior counsel does stand up and makes this great argument that kind of cracks open the case, that has constantly surprised me. And I would love to see more counsel teams up on their feet. I think there seems to be, at least there was when I was in practice, and I think this is reflected from my time on the bench, there seems to be this idea that judges don't like it when there's 2 or 3 people talking. That might get reflected in civil or in family through an adverse costs award or something like that. That's, I think, simply not true. I mean, if you bring a team with you because ultimately it's justified, and if for whatever reason, if you want to say, look, I have an articling student with me here today, or a newly called lawyer, I've asked them to deal with this part of the argument, in part to give them some professional experience. Like, I welcome that as a judge. I want to hear from them. I'm happy to help them hone their skills by maybe asking them a few more questions that I might normally have. And I'm constantly surprised by how good they are. And I am constantly surprised by how often they end up sitting, waiting to get on the ice, as opposed to actually skating.